Today I'm looking at a new knife. This blade is also made by Kubey. It has a classier look to it since the handle is made of metal. The handle is actually made of 3CR13 MOV steel. It is a frame lock knife. So this is the first time I've ever had a frame lock knife, so that was nice. It's very tiny. The dimensions of it closed is about 3.5 inches, and then when it's opened, the whole knife altogether is about 6.3 inches, and the blade being a little over 2.5 inches long. It has a nice drop point on the end, and the blade is actually a different steel than the handle. The blade is actually made of 12C27 Sandvik. So it cuts pretty good for an inexpensive knife, so I'll show that in a little bit. Since it is smaller and I have smaller hands, it feels pretty comfortable in my hands. For someone who does have bigger hands, they might not be able to put all 4 fingers on it like I can. It might be more 3, but it still feels pretty comfortable. It has a notch here, the choil for your fingers, and has a little bit of jimping on the top. You can kind of see it. It's not much, but you don't really need too much for, an everyday utility knife. And what I really like about this knife, for looks at least, besides it looking nice and clean with the metal, is if you can kind of see in the camera, it has kind of an iridescent shine to it all along the edge. So if you ever need to go to a place where you need to be a little bit more fancy and you wanted to carry a fancier knife, I definitely would suggest this. So now we're on to cutting. We're going to start off with some paper. Pretty good. And some cardboard. So not particularly strong cutting straight down. Trying more of an angle. There we go. And some paracord. So not too bad. Overall, for a simple, inexpensive EDC knife, I really like it. It's classy looking, nice and clean. I would definitely suggest this if you're looking for, a really clean looking knife, especially if you like having a metal handle, if you like having a frame lock. Everything moves nice and smooth, and it's also very compact, so if you're looking for a knife that doesn't take up a lot of space, I definitely recommend this. So I'll have a link down below for this particular knife if you'd like to get it for yourself. Talk to you soon.